Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new season of the Glow Beyond podcast, and this is officially the first episode of season two. Wow, season two, a lot has changed, and I'm very excited to kind of like give you a little bit of like live update and also a new direction of the podcast. Before that, I just want to say thank you so much for still being here and growing and learning alongside me and this podcast. So, season two, what's new? A little bit of life update is I got married last week, and my wedding day is in 2 days. It's a huge update, and I am feeling very excited. Not nervous at all, but really excited. And there are a lot of people who keep asking me, how do I feel like, like, hey, Rocky, you're getting married. How do you feel? How do you feel? Honestly, I don't feel a lot of anxiety. I don't feel a lot of nervousness. It's just that I feel actually very at peace with my current life right now. And I think like when feeling at peace it feels so normal that if I don't pay attention to the current state of my life, it is as if like I cannot really realize that I'm in this state right now. And being at peace for me is such a huge privilege because for the longest time, I never knew how it truly feels like being at peace with myself. And for me personally, being at peace is such a powerful experience because it gives me this understanding that at this current moment, I am very okay with my enoughness, even though my enoughness is not enough for other people. But for me, even though I'm not perfect at this state of my life right now and things are not exactly all the time ideal, I'm okay with it. And this is huge because growing up, I've always known tension. Tension in the sense where in every stages of my life previously, before this, I didn't want to be there because my narrative for myself and my life is, like, hey, Rocky, even though that you're struggling right now, but one day when your skin heals, you will be able to do whatever that you wanted to do when your skin is flaring up. Or, hey, Rocky, like, even though you're still unstable at this current moment, but in the future, when you're earning enough and when you're rich and famous, then then life would be good and everything will be well. But the truth is, life doesn't happen like that. And I think when I truly make space for myself to have the conversation of what defined my happiness, what defined my success, things started to change because then I was challenging myself and questioning myself, what do I define as success and also what do I define as happiness? And very often growing up, meeting the social standard of success and happiness is that there's no space for imperfection, there's no space for failure, and there's no space for journey, actually. But the thing is, life is a journey. Everything and every aspects of our lives that we aspire it to be, it takes time. And it often takes years of nurture, nourishing, and growing and learning and understanding to reach a stage where we are truly happy with ourselves. So, yes, I'm not rich right now, and I'm not cured of my skin condition right now, but I can be happy. And I think that is actually a huge success to me. And being at peace is the main theme of my life right now. And I couldn't be happier to be in this space at this very moment. And yeah, so wedding is also a time where everybody gathers to kind of like celebrate me and my husband. At this current moment also I feel very, very, very loved. The whole experience has taught me that there are a lot of people who care about me and they would love to celebrate me just for being me. And I think that is actually a very good reminder that I'm doing something right in my life. So then, a little bit of update on the podcast. For this season two, we are going to do things a little bit differently. So for season one, we were very focused on a lot of stories and experiences of living with skin conditions, mainly psoriasis and eczema, and also scars and birthmarks. But for season two, we want to take a deeper look into the management of skin condition. Personally, I have been living with psoriasis since the age of 9 years old, and I got my diagnosis at the age of 14. The journey was actually very difficult to figure out a lot of things on my own. So I hope for season two that we can focus more on topics. How do we really take care of ourselves with skin condition? We are going to be also focused on a lot of knowledge, tools, and skills, and also experience sharing. And one thing that we don't often talk about is actually the importance of community and community experience. There's so much more that we can learn from each other when we come together and share our experience. When people come together, that's when we learn and grow and become better too. And we offer support to each other as well. And that's when the power of community really shines at this moment. So I just want to put the invitation out there that, if you know anyone or even you, that you have experiences and stories to share that is able to improve our overall quality of life, I would really love for you to come on the show and share your experience as well. So then for this episode, I just really want to invite you to think about what does wellness mean to you. Wellness can mean a lot of things to people, but for me personally, wellness is all about empowerment. I remember when I was younger, I just I was experiencing the early symptoms of psoriasis at the age of 9, and then at the age of 14, finally I was diagnosed with psoriasis officially. And up until then, the journey was very confusing, and the initial part was a lot of experimentation with treatments and also consultation from a lot of sources, like sometimes not credible sources as well, which it makes my life very, very difficult. And it felt like I was living my life as a victim because I was constantly told being what to do, what's right and what's wrong. And I only learn about what's right and what's wrong after I try certain things. And sometimes it can be quite traumatic as well. So to avoid that from happening, I believe that the access to knowledge and tools and skills in order to live with a skin condition. So because of this, I believe that the access to proper knowledge, skills, and tools when it comes to management of skin condition is very important for us in order to improve our general quality of life. So then to start this journey with you, I would like to ask you, what does wellness mean to you? And I would like to invite you to embark on this journey of learning about wellness together on this podcast. So generally for wellness, there are 8 different pillars. They are emotional health, physical health, nutrition, social, spiritual, intellectual, financial, environmental. For sure, we are not going to touch on everything, but I will do my very best to dive deeper into certain topics for this season two, including nutrition, mental health, and also emotional health. I have very special plan for you for the coming season two. I'm just so excited to share more with you very, very, very soon. But for this episode, I just want to invite you to think about what does wellness mean to you. And I think that is a very good start for both of us to be on this journey together. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is for sure a short one, and I will see you very, very soon in the next episode of season two. Take care, guys. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to glow beyond your skin condition. Bye, guys.